Hey farmers, welcome back to another video. So the neighborhood nurture event is back and this time we actually know what we are doing. In my last video, we covered the basics, but now we have better strategies, clearer understanding, and smarter ways to complete the event and grab all the rewards. So in today's video, I'm going to show you everything you need to know, the best strategies, what you should focus on, what mistakes to avoid, and how to make the most out of this event. Make sure you stick till the end because this is going to be very helpful, especially if you want to maximize your rewards without wasting time or resources. Now, unlike the derby, this event usually runs for a quite long time. Last time it was active for a full month, but this time it's even longer. It's going to stay live for 66 days. And while I'm recording this video, we are already in the second week of the event. So if you are just starting now, don't worry, you still have plenty of time left. The final reward for this event is the Chick Clubhouse, which honestly fits perfectly with the whole Chick theme going on in Heyday right now. And compared to the Maple Tree from last event, which had 5 stages, this one only has 3 stages. But don't let that fool you. Just because it has fewer stages doesn't mean it's easier. In fact, it still requires consistent effort and smart planning if you want to reach the final reward. Now, first of all, let's talk about something really important for this event. If you are someone playing solo in a neighborhood or in a very inactive one, trust me, it's going to be much harder than you expect and you might even regret it later when it gets too late. Because realistically, doing this event with just 2 or 3 active players is not really worth it. You'll end up spending diamonds on extra tasks, grind like crazy, and still there is no guarantee you'll reach the final rewards. Even if you try to manage everything through baby farms, 2 or 3 extra accounts and all that, it becomes a lot of pressure and constant grinding. And at that point, you are not really enjoying the game anymore. And that's the most important thing. Events are meant to be fun, not stressful or overwhelming. So here's what I would recommend. If you really want to get the Chick Clubhouse without wasting diamonds or burning yourself out, then do this smartly. You can keep one baby farm in your own neighborhood and give it leadership so you still have control over it. Then, instead of struggling alone, join an active neighborhood that is actually participating in the nurture event. This way, you don't have to overwork yourself or depend on multiple accounts constantly. You just play in a proper active group where progress is much easier and more realistic. And once you are done with the event and collected your rewards, you can always leave and go back to your original neighborhood whenever you want. But one very important thing to remember, if you join another neighborhood and they have specific rules for derby, then you need to respect that. If you know you don't want to participate in derby or you are not able to play it properly, then do not opt in. Because if you opt in and then don't play, it can actually ruin the derby experience for other players in that neighborhood. So please be responsible with your choice, either fully commit or simply stay opted out. This way you are not disturbing anyone else's progress and just focus on your main priority, which is the nurture event and completing your rewards smoothly. Now let me break down how this event actually works, because once you understand this properly, everything becomes much easier. So first of all, this is a long event. It's going to last for a total of 9 weeks and a few extra days. And every single week, you are getting 27 free tasks, and these tasks come in 3 types. Some give you 50 points, some give 100, and the highest ones give 200 points. Now, if we look at it weekly, it's actually fixed. You get 15 small tasks, 9 medium tasks, and 3 high value tasks. Which means every week you can earn around 2000 to 50 points just from free tasks. And the best part is, these tasks don't disappear. Your task quota actually keeps increasing every week, so if you miss a few days, you can still catch up later. But here's something very important. To actually qualify for the rewards, every player must contribute at least 2000 points individually. So even if your neighborhood completes everything, if you haven't reached that 2000 mark, you won't be able to claim the rewards. So make sure you are at least hitting that minimum. Moving on to another very important thing, and please don't make this mistake. If you switch neighborhoods during the event, your points reset to 0. Yes, completely 0. So in your new neighborhood, you will have to again complete 2000 points to be eligible for rewards there. The tasks you already did are gone. You only carry your unused tasks, not your progress. Now let's talk about the main goal. To unlock the final stage, the Chick Clubhouse, your neighborhood needs a total of 136,000 points. And this can be done with around 7 active players without spending any diamonds. If you want to go even further and unlock the double product perk, that needs around 182,000 points, which usually requires about 9 active players. And the final milestone, which gives you those high value rewards like expansion permits or land material grades, is at 200,000 points. Now coming to tasks, you can actually swap a task if you don't like it, and that only costs 1 diamond. The new task will have the same difficulty and points, just a different requirement. And this is actually very useful because some tasks are not worth doing. For example, if you get a task like producing gracious bouquets or diamond rings, it's much better to just swap it for 1 diamond instead of using 3 diamonds for a mission. You can also buy extra tasks for 3 diamonds, and these always give 200 points, which is great, but don't rely on this too much unless you really need it. Now talking about task types, they can be anything like feeding animals, harvesting crops, completing truck orders, collecting products, fishing, or even helping other players. Now before we end this video, there's one more thing to discuss. A lot of players are confused about the double product perk. Basically, it allows you to produce 2 items while only using the ingredients and time for 1. It is not guaranteed for every item. Instead, it provides a random chance to trigger when you queue a product in a machine. As your neighborhood progresses in the event, this perk starts unlocking in levels, and each level increases your chances of getting double products from machines. At 1 star, the chance is around 5%, which is quite low. At 2 stars, it increases to 10%. At 3 stars, it goes up to 15%, which is actually pretty decent. And finally, at 4 stars, you get a 20% chance, which is the highest, and this is where it really starts making a difference. So basically, the more your neighborhood progresses, the more value you get from this perk, and over time, it can actually save you a lot of effort, especially when you are collecting products for tasks. But this perk is completely tied to the neighborhood nurture event, which means once the entire event ends, the perk will also be removed. So make sure you take full advantage of it while the event is still live. You can also check exactly how much time is left on the perk by looking at the perk icon on the bottom left of your screen. There you'll see a countdown timer showing when it's going to expire. So keep an eye on that and try to make the most out of it before the event ends. So yeah, that's everything you need to know about the neighborhood nurture event, from the basics to the best strategies. If you stay consistent, getting the Chick Clubhouse is actually very achievable without stressing yourself out or wasting diamonds. Now, I'd love to know how is your progress going so far and what stage are you currently on? Let me know in the comments. If this video helped you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the bell so you don't miss any upcoming guides. And I'll see you in the next one. Happy farming!